Good afternoon. It's December the 22nd, almost Christmas Eve. Certainly Christmas Eve for the markets. We'll start with our disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, similar results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have been overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, we started off today in the Emini thinking we had a shot at 2,700 if it got started early. We had 90 to 95 as resistance, and 90 basically held. Have a 6-point range. We're hoping to buy the 85, 83 area. Start out with 85, 87. Had, I believe it was 80 to 82 beneath that, so didn't quite get to 82. So pretty quiet day. First day, retest failure, retest failure, retest failure, retest failure. Finally bottom, an exhaustion bar. Spends forever here, breaks out and comes up. So pretty quiet day. Looking for a close above yesterday's high. Not by much. Yesterday's high was 87.75, so our close was 87.75, so maybe a close at 88 and a quarter, somewhere in there. Seasonals, I believe, took over. A little rumor fact probably helped profit taking, but normally the week before Christmas stocks do sell as institutions window dress, adjust their portfolios, and then it rallies. The tendency is to rally from the 26th through the end of the year through the 30th of this year. It will be the 29th. Still a very strong P. Everything is pointed higher as long as we stay above 26.75. This market is poised to make new contract highs. So today we have an inside day, which is surprised very few of us. There's not a whole lot going on. Leaning B right now, a little more activity up in the 87, 88 area. We'll pull the volume up a little bit, maybe square it out, but right now leaning B. Not much of a day to work with. The low volume number here at 83.50 was tested. This long line of letters right here basically held. If the market were to close right here, right now, we're selling 89s, 91s, 94, 96s. Bias is still to the upside. Looking at gold. Higher high, higher low, find a place to buy it. Bitcoin probably has a lot to do with what happened today. You can't really read articles on gold without some mention of Bitcoin anymore. Gold is for real, it's tangible. Bitcoin, you just bought a piece of computer code, which today just had some value. Sell number 1, 79 to 81, 84, 86, sell 2. On the buy side, breakout came from 75, so 75, 77 by 1, 70, 72 by 2. Crude oil had a strong close. I think a lot of people right now on energy are starting to pencil in higher demand numbers, trying to see U.S. sustained growth. This tax law change is huge. It changes everything. It changes the competitive playing ground around the globe. It changes or affects where people build factories. It changes the supply chain and the amount of time to supply from overseas makes American industry much more competitive, and you add in the energy advantage. I really think this is transformational. I think 25 years from now they'll look back on the passage of this bill, and it'll be every bit as good and strong as what Reagan did, maybe even better. And so crude, I think the demand figures will be fair, so maybe it's a 55 minus, maybe a $60 plus market right now. We'll see. But I'd say 50 minus, 60 plus is where we're headed right now. Higher low, higher high on the F1 screen. F2. Just broke it out right here. 58.50 held, so 50 to 75, so 1. 59 and a quarter, sell 2. On the buy side, 58 even, 58 and a quarter, buy 1. And then 57.50, 57.75, buy 2. And the euro gave us good trading today. It's a shame we don't get to spend more time with it. A couple days a week, it is a great market. Lower high, lower low. The passage of the tax bill is not fundamentally supportive for the euro. It makes our economy stronger than theirs. And yesterday, several articles out of Germany especially, that the passage of this tax law would hurt their economy and the prospects for such. 1940 to 50, sell 1. 1975, sell 2. On the buy side, 1910, 1920, buy 1. 1875, 1885, buy 2. And that will do it for this December the 22nd, 2017. Be back raring to go on January the 2nd. I will open up the room for those of you that want to exchange ideas and feed them into the room, and that works out usually pretty well. Next week, the bias on the stock market will be to the upside just because of seasonals. And I would imagine on Tuesday, the bias in notes and bonds will be higher because of the 2-year auction. Crude and gold. Gold's trying to trade higher right now, so I think normally the only markets that, without a major piece of news, that pay and even try to trade, and a couple of days out of 4 it doesn't work very well, are indexes. So anyway, thank you all so much for 2017, and we'll have more fun and continue to shake that great ATM in the sky known as the CME, and help all of us meet our trading plans and goals for 2018. I'm out of here.